Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. My name's Cynthia, and as you can see by the title, today is that day of the month where we go through all of my Amazon purchases for the month of March. Now, today, or this month, I actually got a lot of books, so hopefully that piques the interest of some of you, but if not, sorry. I don't know why. I just had a random peak of interest in getting books this month, but I did, and I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you now. First things first, I'm actually gonna show you guys a couple of things that I got last month but didn't come in until this month. And I did give you guys a preview on it, like a TikTok showing how to use this. But basically, it's these ab mats. I did get 2 of them. I'll talk about one at a time. This is the one that I actually used in my kines class in college, like this brand specifically, except it was gray and not pink. Although I do obviously use this when I do ab workouts, I also use this when I don't do ab workouts. And it's something as simple as just like resting your knees on it or resting your elbows, things like that. But anyways, I think it's 10 out of 10 in usefulness and quality, and I've liked it so much so far. In terms of this one is just a backup. It does feel pretty good quality. I can definitely tell a quality difference between the two. If you have the 10 bucks to spare, I would definitely get that one over this one. But if you don't, I don't think there's really any issues with this one other than it's just a bit more firm. So if that makes sense, hopefully. Anyway, I would give this one like an 8 out of 10, but still useful and it does what it's supposed to. Next, I do want to talk about one thing in my last video that I got, and that is this, hopefully I'm inserting a clip, little bottle of minerals. So, okay, I have news. So when I trialed it in the video, I actually only put a few drops and I didn't taste anything, but whenever I put like the actual serving size, I think which was like a teaspoon in it, that tasted weird. It was like almost tasteless, but tasting at the same time. It changed the texture. It was so weird. So I still use it, but I do not do the serving size. I do like I said before, like 3 or 4 drops and hope that throughout the day with the multiple glasses that I'm drinking, it adds up to a teaspoon. But no. I am not drinking a teaspoon of that in my waters anymore. That is a big no for me. If you tried it and you hated it, I'm sorry. I didn't know about the teaspoon thing, but who knows? Maybe it's one of those things that you just get used to as you like progressively build up, but I'm gonna stay at my few drops, but that's all I wanted to say about it. Next, I just want to get this one thing over with because it is contributing to my layout right now. And this was another thing that I ordered, and it is this right here. See the back, really cool. And it came in a pack of 3. And it also came with a free softbox diffuser, so that was really nice too. And as you can see, I think hopefully you guys can agree my lighting does look a lot better, but I am playing with it, so I might change it along the way. But for now, I am very pleased that I no longer have to use ring lights. If you're a photographer or a content creator, I 10 out of 10 so far recommend these. I've had no issues whatsoever. I think there was a little bit of a learning curve with the app, but then I figured it out and it was all good. It didn't come with rechargeable batteries, but it does offer them. So I don't know exactly how to order those, but it has an AC adapter with like the plug to plug in the wall and into the lights, and it's really long. So I've had no issues whatsoever, and I love them a lot. Next, I got something that is a little bit embarrassing, and that is some history books. And while you may be thinking, wow, you're a fucking idiot, why did you buy some middle school study guides? Well, it's because I am. I have literally forgotten everything. Like everything history that I've learned in school, I've forgotten about it. And it's probably because I never cared about history. But as I've gotten older, I've learned that I wish I did care, and I would like to know it because I feel really dumb when I learn about politics or talk about politics and I don't have like any history knowledge to back up any of my beliefs or understandings. So, not that this is all political, but I think it is important to know world and American history. One thing that you may not know about me, but you might, is that I have very extreme ADHD, and hopefully I'm inserting a clip here of what these books look like. But anyway, I find it really, really hard to read textbooks and books in general. But these do come with a lot of graphics. I'm a real kinesthetic learner, so I feel like hopefully this will allow me to interact with the book a little bit more and, you know, drill those things back into my brain. Obviously, we've got like the war in Ukraine and a lot of really sad stuff happening in the world. So I felt like it was really important that I get back into it and brush up on my knowledge. If you have a child that's in middle school and of the age that these books are catered for, I'm sure these would be great based off of the cover, based off of the layout. 10 out of 10, love the look, but I do still have to read them first to give you a true rating. All right, guys, last but not least, these are the next set of books that I got. And holy cow, I am obsessed with these books. So I would say that these are probably most categorically fitted to the, what is it called again? Like the ABCDEFG for Dummies, like the For Dummies basically series of books. That's kind of what these are, I believe, but more interactive and not so degrading. So these also appeal to my ADHD. They are different sets of books that talk about obviously different subjects. And this is the one that I'm on right now. I believe I'm on page 50 in this book, but this one's How Space Works. I'll insert a clip so that you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. And I love this book. I love that it comes with so much trivial knowledge. I like that it really goes in on details that you've never learned before or never thought to look up. Things that you obviously didn't know you didn't know. I had no hard time going through the first 50 pages that I already did. And I feel, you know, brushed up on my knowledge of space, and I learned a lot of new things, so that was cool. And let me just quickly show you the cover of each book. Here is the space one, the brain one, money. Who doesn't need to know about money? I think we all do. And then here's the philosophy one, and I just noticed there's like some glue here, which is kind of gross. So I'll have to clean that off, but anyway, super cool. Philosophy was actually my favorite class. This was the best class I ever took in college, so I'm so excited to read in this one. Next, we've got this rosemary oil. I will say when I ordered this, the image made it seem like it was gonna be a lot bigger, given that the image is bigger than this is in real life. So I was a little bit duped on that, but I guess it's my own fault for not reading the volume. Anyway, I haven't had this long enough to be able to give you a thorough review, but it smells nice, it looks nice. So if you aren't familiar, I did get this because of people all over the place talking about how this stimulates hair growth. And since I did talk about it in my last video, I won't go into it too much here, but the reviews did have good reactions to it. So we'll see with time how it is. Next, we've got these silicone stove gap covers. And I talked about these in my last video, and I'm talking to them again, and I am talking to you about them again now because I have been using them, and I 10 out of 10 recommend. They are great. They are a little bit strange in the shape, like the side that goes over your counter versus the side that goes over the stove. One of them is longer than the other, so I guess you just have to decide how to orient it, but I've had no issues with that, and it's all lays nice and neat on my counter and has prevented things from falling in the cracks. So I don't know, need I say more? It's done its job, feels good quality, and you can also cut it if it's too long or too short. 10 out of 10 recommend. Those problems in my life are solved, so I would say that's a win. All right, guys, that wraps it all up. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end if you did. And if you didn't, that's okay. I'm just glad that you made it here at all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and good luck on anything that you need luck on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.